Right. I think we're good to go. Let's get some Kerbal in. We've been playing too much Battlefield lately. Okay. Oh wait, we're low on this, aren't we? Yeah, we're super low on monoprop. Okay, now we go target. We're gonna get to Eve, I promise. And I'm horrible at introductions. Hey, welcome in, guys. Another episode of Kerbal Space Program. Alright, so now what we need to do is quick swap. Alright, now another thing I've found that's pretty helpful is doing this. Come on. I wish I could figure out how to stop my damn rotation. Alright, let's see if we can't do something better here. Yep, and we're draining all of our monopropellant. Oh, what to do, what to do. And that's all the monoprop we got. Come on, baby. You guys are nice and lined up now. There we go. Okay. Now. First things first. Oops. Okay. Huh. Interesting. Okay, so staging may not be super helpful on this. Wish it would show me where it was instead of just highlighting it. Huh. Alright, whatever. Alright, let's get our cheat sheet out. Hey, welcome in. If you're dropping in for the very first time, don't forget to hit that thumbs up button. It certainly helps out the cause. Where did I put that cheat sheet? There it is. Alright, so in order to get to Eve, Eve needs to be at negative 54 degrees-ish. So we got a ways to go. So what we're going to do is we're going to quick save. We're going to go to the tracking station. And we're going to fast forward time. Because we got a whole year to wait. Boo. So how's everybody doing? What's going on in your world? What games are we playing? Hmm. Probably right there-ish. Alright. So let's set this as our target. Um... Somewhere in here, maybe? What? I don't think it's counting all of the thrusters. Hopefully we'll be okay. So what happens? I gotta jack that up a little bit. We're not getting... Holy crap. Yeah, that's not gonna work. How much do we need, allegedly, to get here? So for the transfer from Kerbal, we should only need like 400 meters per second. Not sure how that's supposed to work. Huh. Interesting. So... So we're right there. What happens if we tap that a little bit? Come on now. Is it getting farther away? It is getting farther away. What the hell? So what happens if... Hmm. So what happens if I leave that there and do a mid-course correction out here? Why am I having so many problems getting encounters? Oh my goodness. Alright. Come on. So we're at 300 million miles. We're not getting an encounter at all. No, we're not getting an encounter at all. My goodness. What is... Okay. I know riveting content, right, guys? I don't know how to fix this. Alright. So maybe we go down a little? Wait, what was that? Come on, stop messing with me. Oh. Alright, so let's jack this up and go like this, maybe? So... I don't know what to do for this. guess I just don't understand. Okay, so that goes further away. Okay. So Eve is going that way. You know what? We can fix the rest with a mid-course correction. So let's go here. And we want to use aero braking for sure, because we're not going to have a whole ton of fuel. So I think we're going to shoot for, what do you guys think? 70,000? That should be fine. Okay. Hopefully this works. Right? Right. I'm not worried about going too fast on this. Just like if I have to, I'll launch another damn ship to come and rescue him. Because without monopropellant, redocking is going to be interesting. But in all reality, if I can get close enough, I'm not going to worry about docking again. Unless I need the liquid fuel, all we got to do is get the Kerbals from the lander to the transfer vehicle. And as long as the transfer vehicle has enough fuel left to get back to Kerbin, then we'll just do that. Alright, well, no. What I want to do... And you know what else I also want to do? Whoa, 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 whoa. I just realized. A 25-minute burn? What? I'm sorry, what? We can't do that. We can't do that, right? Well, we're gonna try. I don't think this is gonna work, fellers. There's no way we can do a 25-minute burn. Yeah, this ain't gonna work. What is this rocket at? Oh, that's the swivel in the middle. We definitely don't want that firing up. Yeah, this ain't gonna work. Oh my goodness. I don't know how to do this. I just don't know what to do. Nothing I can build does what I need it to do. I have plenty of fucking Delta V, but nothing strong enough to push the damn thing. So I really don't know how to fix this. I really don't know how to fix this. Every single time I think I have a genius idea to beat this. And there's no way I'm going to have 8,000 meters per second on the surface. Oh, this makes my head hurt. This makes me feel like everybody that plays this cheats. I don't understand how you're supposed to get 8,000 meters per second of delta V onto the surface of Eve. There's no possible way that I've been able to figure this out. We're not even making a difference in our orbit. Yeah, let's just abort. We're not doing anything here. We're gonna just deorbit this whole damn thing. Back to the drawing board. Come on. Alright, we got Bob, we got Bill, we got Jeb. Alright. actually. Might as well just... Well, this was a colossal waste of money, but you never know if it's going to work until you try it, and unfortunately... I just honestly don't know what I'm supposed to do. I don't get how people are getting all this Delta V to the surface of Eve. I don't get it. I don't understand how I watch these guys launch massive space stations off the surface of Kerbal and like, oh yeah, we're just gonna go to Jewel. We're gonna go to Eve. And it's like, how? How are you doing this without mods? There's no possible way. I don't know. Maybe we just need to go to Jewel. But even then, I don't understand how you're supposed to get all the way to Jewel with all this Delta V left. Because if you go to Eve, you need to have 8,000 meters per second worth of Delta V sitting on the surface. So that means you have to have like 16,000 Delta V on the surface of Kerbal, because you need about 4,000-ish to get from Kerbal to Kerbal orbit. You need like, what was it? Hold on, let me go read the numbers off so I'm not tripping. So, in order to get from the surface of Kerbal to orbit, you need 3,400 units of Delta V. And then you need another 950, so that's almost 4,400, just rounding. So 4,400 units. You should be able to get to Eve on 430 units. I mean, that's not that much, really. But the problem is 9,000 or 8,000 units of Delta V, 8,000 meters per second worth of Delta V. You're looking at a total trip of around 14,000 Delta V. Nothing I build has 14,000 meters per second of Delta V. Like, nothing I am capable of building has that. So I'm absolutely convinced that you cannot go land on Eve in stock Kerbal with no mods, no DLCs. Hey everybody, if you're dropping in for the very first time, I appreciate it. Welcome to Kerbal Space Program. We are currently aborting the mission and going back to the drawing board. So we're going to deorbit everything that we've put into orbit. We've spent about $1 million, maybe $1.5 million Kerbucks on this mission. And we're aborting. Because we do not have the numbers. The numbers are not on our side. Okay. So we're going to crash that down. We're going to deorbit that. Let's see how this all goes. Not that it matters a whole lot. I'm absolutely convinced that there's no way to go to Eve and return in stock Kerbal. Hey, FX. We're a little downhearted on this mission. I don't know if I'm even capable of going and doing what we're trying to do. I have not been able to design and build a vessel that will do, hold on, what we're trying to do. We just got done testing and doing a whole bunch of stuff, and the numbers were not good. We would have burned up all of our fuel just to get to Eve. So I'm kind of convinced that in order to do an Eve landing and return, you would almost have to have the DLCs at least. Because nothing that I have works. Nothing I'm doing is working in any possible realm of this. Now, the other thing that I think we could try is maybe putting a space station in orbit around Kerbal. But even that, the problem still stands. I use up a ton of resources just to get docking. Like, docking, I used up all my monopropellant. So... But I mean, in all reality, I don't need monopropellant. I really don't. If I could create a ship that we could go from Kerbal to Eve and land and come all the way back without the need for another vessel to tow it. So if I eliminate the need to dock... Hey, what's up, Nicola? I always like that name. Nicola. It's one of my favorite names of all time. But if I... You see, there's no way I can think of with the parts that I have available. There's not... There's just not something... There's nothing I can come up with in my head that would even be close. I probably could have kept the nuclear stage on with all these parachutes. I forgot we added extra parachutes. So that's where I'm sitting at. I don't even think it's possible. Every single person I see that goes on an Eve and mission and return, you know, a round trip, they have mods and they have DLC content. Alright, we have touchdown. Now, the other thing is if we use a space plane, does that eliminate the need for 8,000 meters per second of delta V? Because you can use... You see, I just don't know. There's no way I can come up with. So let's see what we're using here. Let's look at the Mark III. Even the Mark III on the ground is 500 meters per second short total of what we need. Which one has the Sepatrons? Which one is it? The Mark II? Nope. I know the Mark I don't. The Mark IV maybe? Use this. Use it for what? I can get to Eve with this, but I can't land on Eve. That's the big problem we're having. This bad boy cannot take back off from Eve once it lands. This what? I don't understand. Use this what? This ship? Like I was saying, the ship can get to Eve. This monstrosity absolutely has the capacity to get to Eve. But it can't land and return on Eve. Come on, what the shit? Oh my goodness gracious, oh my. There we go. I'm pretty sure I need to get DLC before this is possible. Because now I have 8,000 meters per second. But my thrust to weight ratio is insanity. So, I mean, I just don't know. Please use what? I don't you're saying use this, man, but you're not giving me any further information. Use what? Use this rocket? You want me to launch this right now? I can launch it, no problem. I know the jittery jet works. I'll launch it for you. Give me a second. There we go. I just got to put a safety device on. We have to put those on, otherwise we'll we'll explode ourselves. All right. So, yeah, give me a second. Let me get the staging set up, and I'll launch her for you. I might have to go do some Alright, so this one, where's this one at? Come on, stop it. Alright. Alright, so oh yeah, I forgot. We gotta remove from symmetry. Remove from symmetry. So this has to go up here. Where's this one at? This one's right here. So now this goes up here. Now we do the same thing to the other side, right? Remove from symmetry. Remove from symmetry. So where's this bad boy at now? So this is here. And this one should be this one. Alright, now these four can fire up here. And these can fire up here too. Alright, so let's double check our staging. We have rocket, 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 da 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 da. That's good. Alright. There should be green light. Can I be a moderator? For what? I don't really have any moderators. Don't really need them yet. Alright. Save craft. Yeah, why not? Alright. Alright, now let's do this. And no, I don't need any moderators, bub. There's really no need for a moderator in any of my stuff right now. No, I don't need moderators. There is literally no reason to have moderators. Now here in just a second, we'll lose those last two booster stages. Three, two, one. Booster stage is gone. Mother effer. Mother heifer. There we go. Might as well do that. And just like that, we're... Oh my god. Hold on, something... Oh, that's not bad. Now we can go here. We can do this. There. Now we can see it better. And then we got our Kerbals and our little space pod. Man, we should have done better on building windows for these guys. Can we see the sun yet? Oh, we can't see nothing. But yeah, we can get into orbit pretty easily. Mm. Hmm. Oh my goodness. Alright. I should have just reverted to vehicle assembly, really. Yep. So... yeah, I really don't know what to do. Let's get a closer look at some of these. I don't think any of these are going to be very helpful. What do we got here? I mean, that would be good for the Mun, but not for an Eve lander. Oh, I guess. I guess we'll... Alright. Let's see where these are, because... Alright, we need... Alright, let's start off with this one. This is just an easy way to make money. We just blew a whole bunch of money trying to get to Eve. It didn't even work. Alright. Alright. What the hell? It keeps showing me... Why the hell does it keep showing me... Oh, this is gonna get super annoying. There. So now... Alright. Oh, no, not that one, this one. There we go. See? Didn't even have to move it. Okay. Alright, so we need to reach the desired orbit. Will you show me the desired orbit? See, it's not giving me the orbit line. Oh, maybe I don't need it. There we go. I guess that was easy. See, easy money. I love doing those contracts because they're really fast, easy money. I didn't even have to move them that time. Take that. Take that. Don't know how to even do that yet. Orbit of Gilly. Which one's Gilly? Maybe we... Yeah, I would love to plant a flag on Eve, you rat bastards. We're gonna do that. On Ike. That one might be worth doing. Explore Duna. Docking around Duna. Blah, 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 blah. No. Hey, what's happening? Xanimations. Dude, I had to scrap the Eve mission because there's nothing I build is making it to Eve and back. We blew through millions of Kerbucks trying, and I don't know. It's either one of two things. Either there's something I'm not getting, which is a strong possibility. That's a strong possibility. Yeah, Jittery, I seen him. He hasn't posted in a minute, so I went to go block him, and I'm not sure how to block on this. It's actually something I've never had to do on a live stream on YouTube before. So I'm not exactly sure how to block him. But he's been quiet so far, so maybe the storm has passed. Ooh. Alright. So let's fly. We may have to launch another Sentinel satellite for this contract, which would be unfortunate. Yeah, I'm thinking that's what happened, because he was being a little weird. Like, I try to be nice to people, because I know sometimes people are just odd. I'm an odd fellow sometimes. Alright. We may need to launch a new satellite. Exactly. I can go to Eve. I can put boots on the ground at Eve. But getting them back from Eve... Alright, that one's done. Alright. Money in the bank. No, next one. Next one, where's my other satellite? Right here. Alright. And this is why I am currently eating a beef stick. What kind of beef stick? What flavor? Oh my goodness. I love me some beef sticks. I like the teriyaki. That's gotta be my favorite. Teriyaki. Alright. So, I'm thinking we need to launch another satellite. I mean, it's in an orbit that we need a satellite in anyway. So let's just go launch that real quick. But Jittery, since you're here, man, I am 100. Hey, can't go wrong with the classics. I'm honestly about to plant a flag on my hill and die on it that you can't get to even back without DLCs or mods. I am almost... We have 5 different Jittery jets and 11 different Getsuga and return. Did... I'm thinking that I don't even need to change anything. Yeah, let's not even change anything. Brain capacity. The thing is theoretically, I should be able to leave, or get to Eve and leave, but theoretically doesn't pay the bills. So the problem I'm having is, according to the math on the cheat sheet, it's saying that I need 8,000 meters per second of delta V on the surface of Eve in order to leave Eve. I'm just not convinced that I have the capability of getting 8,000 meters per second of delta V onto the surface of Eve. I can get to Eve. Maybe you can get to Gilly. Which moon is Gilly? Which one is that? Because Ike is on Duna, right? Or Gilly's... Oh, Gilly's the farthest planet out, isn't it? Isn't that Pluto? Oh, it orbits Eve. Oh, Gilly's Eve's moon. Right. Well, I've had boots on the ground at Gilly before. Maybe we should just do it again anyway. Elu, that's right. Well, this is a sloppy launch. Hold on, I screwed that launch up. I did not mean to do it that bad. I screwed that up really bad. I forget how to do... So my old launch systems, the ones that utilize the SRBs, you have to do a little bit of a spin maneuver in order to eject the SRBs out far enough to where they don't just kind of destroy the rest of your rocket. I don't use SRBs anymore thanks to Jittery over here. Jittery Jet's the one that helped me figure out the asparagus staging system in the liquid fuel rockets. So now that I don't actually use SRBs anymore, I kind of got out of the habit of being able to actually use them. Yeah, I've been trying, bro. The problem is I have a couple of ideas for landers that might be sufficient. I haven't been able to test them yet, but I haven't been able to get them to Eve. Come on. Come on. Come on, you jackwagon. Get over to... Stop trying to get off of 90 degrees. Oh, we're gonna fight. Okay, now we do our roll. And then we get out of the way. Come on. Why are you so wobbly? Yeah, the heat shield. I think I have the heat shield figured out. But everything that I think I have figured out is more... I have to kind of get to Eve and try it in order for me to find out if it'll work or not. I've gone to Duna. I've been to Eve. Why am I so wobbly? Oh. Oh, I know why. We'll still try to make it work. There we go. I fixed it. Yep, I can get to Duna pretty effectively. I was hoping to knock out Eve and Moho, but has not happened yet. Moho seems more difficult to get to. Eve is easy to go to. I can get there really easy. Oh my goodness. You know what? I'm not playing this game anymore. Let's do this. We're gonna overcomplicate this. Get out of here. We haven't upgraded this in a long time. Oops, come on. Are those my big ones? 64. Yeah, these are the big ones. Yeah, the orbit's what made that really challenging. And it doesn't help that watching Matt Lound get to Moho, he just makes it look so nonchalant. Like, oh yeah, we'll just get this and we'll put it into this orbit and we'll just go ahead and do a mid-course correction here. No big deal. And it's like, no big deal, my guy. think those are attached. When do you think humans will actually land a person on Mars? Well, the thing is we could land a person on Mars right now, assuming, you know, a transfer window. The big problem is getting them back. That's the tricky part. Getting them back is what's preventing everybody from just doing it. Oh yeah, I would be willing to bet that Matt Lown has beyond thousands upon thousands of hours in the game. The thing is I bet you anything that if they asked for volunteers and saying, "Hey, this is probably going to be a one-way trip. You guys want to go?" I bet you there would be at least. It is not possible to send someone to Mars. The trip will kill them before they. Oh, really? I thought I thought we could get them there, but surviving on Mars and getting back was the problem. Oh, whoops. Yeah, I didn't know that the trip would kill you. Makes sense, though. Well, I mean, if you're volunteering for a one-way trip, you might be going insane anyway, by definition. All right, so now this to this. And this to here. Okay, now let's... It takes 9 months just to get to Mars. I hate to say this, but all the talk of going to Mars is a con to raise money. I can see that, honestly. All right. This to here. So we have this down here. Which is insane to me since, you know, they've already been there once, allegedly. Where? Alright, I need to just focus. We need to remove you from symmetry. Remove that from symmetry. So now you need to be down here, and you need to be down here. Okay, so that takes that, so that's that stage. The parachutes, I need Yeah, you two. So you to come off of symmetry, and you to come off of symmetry. I would like to honestly believe that we could do it someday. You two go up here. Because I would love it if we could see something in our lifetime that was grand. Okay. So those go. Then those go. Right? Yeah. Now, one last safety measure. Come on. Alright, like this. Nope. Like that. And like that. Now, remove from symmetry. 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 Alright. NASA, we need to get to the moon, US government. Why should I care? NASA trying to think of a lie. There's oil up there. Build the rocket now. They have the tech to build a science station on the moon. It's just very expensive. Yeah. Like I said, I just really wish they would do something cool in our lifetime. Like, anything. Go to the moon, go to Mars, at least try to do something that's, you know, really awesome. Something for us to go sit back and be like, oh, look at that. That's actually pretty cool. Alright. So, let's get the staging fixed up. So, this one needs to go up here. This one needs to go up here. This one needs to go up here. And this one needs to go up here. So then this yeah, so these four should be up here now. There should only be four left. Oh wait, I did this all wrong. Blasted. Alright. So, where's this one at? So, this one needs to go up here. Where's this one at? Wait, dang it, I lost it. Second from the bottom. This one needs to go up here. Come on. Don't screw. I really wish I had a mouse and keyboard. This one needs to go up here. And that one's already up there. So then these need to go up here. We don't want the Separatrons firing. on takeoff. Jeebus. Alright. So we should be... I like the orange so much better. It's cooler. Alright. Clamshell deploy is on because it looks cooler. Okay, so where's the fairing stage at? This could probably go down here. Even though a lot of the times I tend to blow the fairing off prior to really when we need it to. All this just for a satellite. I forgot to check my thrust to weight ratio. It's probably like way too high. I don't know. I'm kind of with Neil deGrasse Tyson. Like, he's not my favorite scientist in the world, but I like his take on it. Because a lot of the passenger flights that go to quote-unquote space don't even actually leave the upper atmosphere. So if I'm going to risk my life to go on a space flight, I actually want to go out into space. Don't get me wrong, I still think it'd be cool to do, but I wouldn't be like the celebrities that are like, oh, I went into outer space. No, you went into the Earth's upper atmosphere is what you did. Again, it's not really zero-G. The effect of zero-G that you get is actually microgravity, and it usually comes from a parabolic arch. So, I mean, you could actually get on, I forget what it's called. They call it the Vomit Comet. But it's a powerful plane that flies in a parabolic arch that simulates microgravity for 60 seconds at a time. That would be really fun. That would be a ton of fun. I would go do that right now. Oh no, I'm with you on that one, Jittery. I'm 100% on your side with that comment. Space tourism is a publicity stunt 100 times out of 100. Yeah, exactly. I just hate it that they give out misinformation and they use words that aren't accurate. Like, Oh, I'm gonna go to space. I'm gonna go to outer space. Like, you didn't even leave the Earth's atmosphere, homie. That's not outer space to me. Like, don't get me wrong, it's still cool. I'm not taking that away from them. It's neat to do. It's just not outer space. Yeah, I mean, I don't. The thing is I don't really remember numbers. Like, I know that, for example, the International Space Station. I know for a fact that is still within Earth's atmosphere. It's the outer atmosphere. It's very low, low pressure. It still has atmospheric drag. So while yes, it is quote unquote in space, it's it does go past the Kármán line, yes, but it's still in the atmosphere. Like that's the entire reason the International Space Station experiences orbital decay is largely due to the friction of air pressure on the hull, which is why it has to be boosted back into orbit, or it would legitimately just crash and burn. Now, again, I'm not trying to be negative about it. Like, it's still cool. It's still a great scientific achievement. But when you talk about, oh, and yeah, and solar winds. But when you talk about going into outer space, like, is it really outer space if you're still within the atmosphere? Or is it just really high up off the ground? Because I'm one of the type of people that words and definitions matter. Like, if you come to me and say, hey man, I went to outer space, I'm expecting you to be well outside the atmosphere. If you come and say, hey man, I was up on the ISS, and I'm like, oh, that's really cool. Yeah, you did do something amazing. You went somewhere really cool. But I wouldn't define the ISS as in outer space. It's in orbit, yes. It's a very shallow orbit, albeit, but it's still impressive. But it's not the same as like going to the moon or achieving a solar orbit type of thing. All right, so that's done. Now let's see where this needs to go. So we have a satellite around Kerbal, although the orbit is kind of janked. We have we have a satellite already in orbit around there. So, I think if I remember correctly, let's just go ahead and skip it ahead one so we don't got to worry about it. So we want this one to go on the inside of Eve. Somewhere about here. Why is it not showing me? Why is it not showing me the desired orbit for this? That's weird, right? Super weird. All right, Zanimation, appreciate you dropping in, man. Whoops. Oh wait, I forgot. Did I... screw it. I'll just do it manually. It's not like they're ever coming back in again. We didn't use up too much electric charge. But definitely don't want to forget about it. Don't think that matters much, but probably got to try to roleplay it a little bit. Hey, 7 in watching. I appreciate everybody for stopping in. If you're dropping in for the very first time, do me a solid favor and hit the like button. Every like button goes to provide the Kerbals with Wi-Fi in space so they can watch Space Hulu. I don't know what they're going to do, though. Hulu and Disney are merging. Maybe we'll have to get them YouTube Premium. Gonna need a lot more likes for that, though. Oh, wait. Wrong one. Oh, now it shows me the orbit? Ugh. Exhausted sighs. Is there 2 orbits and 1 there? Looks like it. No, I'll drop my apoapsis all the way down to the desired height, and then I'll readjust my periapsis. We're getting that poodle engine in there, getting some work done. Man, we're going 13,000 meters per second. That's fast. I mean, probably not in a cosmic sense, but still pretty fast. So, how's everybody doing? We got a little ways to go for this burn. It's 5 minutes. Wait. Yeah, 5 minute burn time. We got a while. And actually, it's going to be more than 5 minutes because I'm going to take my apoapsis past the point that I already have it set at, all the way down to those red lines. Oh, another space news. I heard that the early access alpha, pre-alpha for Kitten Space Center or space program is playable to some. That's pretty cool. I mean, not for me, because I'm on console, so it'll probably be like 8 years if it ever comes out. It'll be like 8 years before I get to play it. But for you PC people, anybody been playing the Battlefield 6 open beta? I've logged quite a bit of time on it. I paid 50 for Kerbal Program 2 because it was a fan, or I was a fan. Oh, dude, I would pay $10 for it for sure. I'm still upset that KSP2 got scrapped. I don't understand the politics behind it. The game deserves a sequel. I understand it's a niche sort of fandom, but this game is amazing. If we had more games that were actually like... I know it's a video game, but I've learned a lot about, you know, orbital physics and stuff like that, and I'm even learning how to do some of the math behind it. That by itself makes me feel like... Oh, excuse me, my goodness. That makes me feel like the game is more valuable than most other games. Like, if you can learn something while you're playing a game, that deserves some investment. Like, I got my 8-year-old learning a little bit about, you know, physics just from, you know, playing Kerbal. He's going to be the only third grader in his whole class that's going to say something like, well, actually, Mrs. Smith. I'm going to correct her on something. Oh, yeah, see, I wasn't really paying all the attention when the drama happened, so I didn't really get to see what was going on, and by the time everything happened, I've seen a bunch of people that made videos on what happened and how it all went down, but everybody has a slightly different take on it, so I wasn't really sure how it all unfolded. And for anyone who's new and doesn't understand what's going on, we're putting a satellite into a specific orbit right now. So we're doing the missions trying to recover some monies that we've spent trying to go to Eve. Eve is this planet right here. This is Kerbin. This is our home planet. And we've been trying to go here for a while. And we've spent about $1.5 million trying to get there. Probably more. Probably closer to $2 million, really. So what we're doing here is we're putting a satellite in this. See this red orbit? That's the orbit we're shooting for. And if you look, this is our current orbital periapsis. And we're dropping it down. We're going to stop it when it hits somewhere close to this red line. And then once we go all the way around, we'll do the same thing for this side, and we'll drop the apoapsis down to here too. And then we'll probably have to fix our inclination, which I'm pretty bad at, so we'll see how that goes. Probably about right there. Oh, come on. And probably about right there. Now, can I... hopefully that's close. Now we're just gonna speed forward through time a little bit, and the only goal right now is to try to get our orbit to match that red orbit as much as we can. Whoops. We went too far, but that's all right. Boo-be-doo-boo-boo-da-boo. And remember, guys, if you're dropping in for the very first time, thank you so much for clicking on my little video here. If you could do me a solid favor and hit the thumbs up button. Every thumbs up is another step closer to sending Kerbals to a whole new planet. Just let that go a little bit more. Come on, baby. Now the only thing I gotta do is figure out how to fix the angle, I think. Let's just leave it there for now, because it's kind of a weird orbit, so now I gotta figure out how to fix, see how far off it is. So, hold on. Okay. So, how do I fix this? What if I go over here and I do this? No, because then that goes down. And that goes up. So, whoops. God bless it. So what if I push... But then that raises up too far. So, what if I add it here? I think that... So hard to tell with all the orbiting lines that are going on here. What if I push it out here? What does that do over here? I think that actually does a pretty good job at getting it where it needs to go. Alright. Alright, so right around 27 seconds-ish, 26. 25 is 50, 26 would be like 54, 50, that'd be 52. Yeah. That's good enough. And then we'll take this down like that. And then that should get us our contract. Should. I'm not saying it will, saying it should. Now, if you're really smart, it'd be a good idea just to put Sentinel satellites in every major orbit as early as you can, just because it's a really easy way to make money. All you gotta do is reposition your satellite every once in a while, and bada bing. There we go. I'll leave it there. Now all we should have to do is activate the satellite. Boom. There we go. Now, for some reason, my satellites don't like getting observational data if I don't sit and babysit them. Damn it. Alright. That contract is now completed. And I can reuse this satellite for all kinds of stuff. So, let's go back to the tracking station. Actually, I didn't want to go to the tracking station. I want to go to the mission state. Yeah, I'm click happy sometimes. Actually, I did forget to do one thing. We need to rename our satellite because it is part of the CODS network. First of all, aim camera. Where? Rename vessel. So rename vessel. Edit name. It is the Close Object Detection Satellite number 3. And then it is a probe, technically. Right. Back to the Space Center. And those satellites that I launched, but all the CODS network satellites, they have an ungodly lifespan because they have a ton of Delta V pre-installed. Alright. Then we'll do that one. Explore Gilly. I mean, that one might not be too bad, but I'd have to launch 2 different vessels in order to accomplish it. Alright. That one might not be too bad if we want to go back to Duna. Alright. Let's go knock out these real quick. We're just trying to gather up some of the money we've been losing. I think this is the one that we need to reposition. But yeah, watch. One of the things about these satellites, a lot of the streamers and creators that I do watch, they try to make their satellites with minimal fuel, which I understand. You're saving money. But look, I did that, didn't even have to move it. And even if I would have had to move it, I have 6,200 and some odd Delta V in this machine. I can reposition these satellites for a very long time before I have to replace them. I've probably made a couple of million off of these satellites just as they sit. So where's the next one? Whoops. And there we go. That was Pretty easy, huh? And now we go back to the Space Center. I'm really debating whether or not just to get the DLCs to find out if the extra engines that you get would help me on this cause at all. And the other part that really kind of hurts is the fact that I can't do anything in orbit. Like, I can't really assemble a craft in orbit at all. It's just easy money. The tourist ones aren't even really profitable anymore. You want me to fly you to Duna and Ike and then land on Gilly? You are out of your mind for that much money. Try doubling how much you're offering and I might do it. That's a big might. Maybe. Alright. So let's do this one first. But I was thinking about it and I was like, you know, I could probably just get the DLCs and start a new playthrough on a harder difficulty. But I don't know. Now we come down here and do the same thing. But you see, even once I run out of this, I have 5,000 more up top. Easy money. Whoops. Oh well. Should be fine. Yep, easy money. It's the best kind of money. Alright, next one. So where's this satellite at? Where is this satellite at? Ah, there it is. Switch to this one. Alright, so we need to add maneuver right here. Like Vayat. Oh, it's already fast forwarding as fast as it can. Womp womp. Man, there is a lot of random rocks and ice and chunks of stuff floating around this solar system. I think it'd be cool to visit one. I don't even know if you can. Would be cool though. Go back up here. Should be just about right. Then we go up here. Just like that. And then we wait. Welcome in, guys. Thank you so much for clicking on my live stream. We're playing some Kerbal. We were playing some Battlefield this morning. Battlefield's a fun game. You just gotta have a team. You gotta have a squad. Playing it by yourself is kind of a nightmare. Wife wants to know what to do for dinner. I think we overcooked it a little bit. Maybe do that right there. This one's really picky. Okay. Huh. Add maneuver, maybe drop this down a little, like that. This one's really picky. Usually, if you get them close, they're just like, ah, whatever. There we go. I ain't gonna keep moving it. Now we just gotta detect the asteroids. Alright. Easy money. Let's return to the Space Center. Oh, yeah, we got a good chunk of change back. Whoops. Oh. You know, I think what we should do is maybe call the stream for now. Because I'm going to have to go soon anyway. I still wish I knew how to do these missions, because I think they'd be pretty cool. Man, those would be... These would be great contracts, but I don't understand how you're supposed to recover parts. I'm not sure how that's supposed to work. But... I'm not 100% sure how to do a lot of things in this game. So I think what I'm going to do is go ahead and end the stream now, guys. I will continue trying to design some kind of mission to Eve. I'm just not sure how to accomplish it. I know what needs to happen. I just don't know how to make it happen. So I'm going to keep finishing these missions up, try to build up a nice big bank. Maybe I'll try and, maybe tonight after the wife goes to bed, I will work on designing a new ship. Something that'll get us to Eve with enough of a payload. I mean, I really don't know how. But yeah, if you guys ever need good, fast money, just throw up some satellites into orbit. If you put satellites in every major orbit, all you got to do is come in and do this. It's no launches, no extra money. And look, I have lots and lots of life left on these machines. So, once again, thank you guys all for joining me. Whoops. Thank you guys all for joining me on this grand adventure. If you guys have any kind of tips, tricks, videos to watch, keep in mind I'm completely completely stock on Kerbal. But when I get paid this Friday, I'm gonna seriously consider just getting the DLCs. I'm gonna seriously considering just buying the DLCs for this and seeing if maybe having the extra parts might fix the problems we're having with being able to do this. Because if we could get some better fuel tanks or better engines, I don't necessarily know what would help the cause at this point. But we'll figure it out. Mama didn't raise no quitters. So, until next time, I hope you guys have a great week. Thank you for coming. I hope to see you again. But until then, bye-bye.